Hey guys, how you doing? This is Tiger Tank 1-2, or the Friction, I don't care how you call me. And today we're playing a game in the E50m. This was recorded a day ago. And as you can see here, there's a new tier 10 tank in the game. I'm gonna stop it real fast. The VK7201K. This is the tier 10 heavy tank that you will get in the game. If you played and participated in the second campaign and you were in the top 3000. I don't have it for some reasons, mostly because of different time zones and I couldn't play at that time, so it's not that bad. I don't really care if I get it or not. And yeah, well, today actually is not really that much about the gameplay. The main focus is not on the gameplay, it's on the commentary. So, as you already can see, the chat log is going crazy. There is Object 704 on the other side of the team, who is complaining that there are already fail lows on my team. And of course, they respawn and there's a flame war going on. And today, I will be talking about flames, clans, pubbies, and all that kind of stuff. So, as you guys know, probably, there is a rating system in World of Tanks. Not really in World of Tanks itself, but there is a, like in World of Warcraft, E50m, where you can read all your stats, efficiency, win 7, win 8, all that kind of stuff. That's just things that show how much damage you do per game, and it shows a rating, how good the player is in each of those categories. There is the green category, the blue. The green is for good player, blue is for great player, and the purple for unicum, like really good players. And then of course there are the yellows for normal player, like okay player, and purple, the orange for not okay, but could be a little bit better, and of course the red players that are absolutely not too great, or just haven't played enough games yet. So since there is this rating system, there are a lot of problems in the World of Tanks. As you can see, they are raging on both sides. Of course, I have 3 guys who are awesome in stat wise, and I'm not saying that they're bad. I mean, Havoc, G, and Forge are great clans. They're really great guys over there too, and it's nothing against them. But since the implementation, or since they kind of brought this into the game, this rating system, there have been what do you call them? There have been systems have been forming up. Like, purple players are always playing with purple, great with great, and all this platooning stuff, And as you know, with this system, kind of things come with this system, that people say that the purple players are more arrogant. They feel like the best players. I'm not saying that they are. Because I haven't really encountered a lot of them, or all the guys I know that are purple are actually pretty nice guys, and it's just that people are bitching all over this game. There are, of course, if you read on the forum threads, one of the most favorite used word in this game is noob, and I of course like to use it too, or scrub. Scrub is even more used in this game. And a lot of people, when they get into an argument and they're great players or green players, they're talking against or talking with a yellow player, they often use the word scrub because they suck with their stats, or they're not as good as as them. And I use them sometimes too, those synonyms: scrub, noob, whatever. And I'm not sure if it's the best way. A lot of yellow players find that purple players are douchebags, and there has been a lot of commotion going on in the World of Tanks. A lot of people are rather sad that they didn't get the VK7201 because of a special that was during the campaign. If you complete the missions, you would get like extra fame points, and they will be rewarded at the end of the campaign. And that meant that a lot of players would lose their position, like they would get moved back. And that is also what happened to a lot of players. So people that were in rank 1300 moved up all the way to 3000 in one night. And of course that met a lot of resistance. You had to read the actually you should have read the rules first before you participated in the campaign. It was stated in there that the mission bonus stuff will be added at the end of the campaign, and a lot of people didn't read that and got really upset, and a lot of stuff happened in the forums that day. A lot of players that got this tank, the VK7201, went on against these players that were rather disappointed and sad with going up with what do you call them? Mostly they went up against him with saying them like puppy tears, which is extremely which is almost a favorite of a lot of guys. Like keep on feeding us the puppy tears, we love it. And they were just ranting on both sides, and there has actually been a cliff in the middle of this game. People like the great players, like the purple. I'm not saying that yellow players couldn't be great too, but just from stats wise, it looks like the purple players are better. But of course, stats can lie, and if you are a purple player that can only win in platoons, that's not worth as much as a great player that can play alone and really work by himself. And yeah, just World of Tanks has really gotten to a point where there's been a lot of rage, a lot of hate, a lot of aggression and madness in a multiplayer game. I only knew that standpoint from another game, and that was Call of Duty. Of course, Battlefield, every multiplayer game has places like that, like people that are raging and mad at certain things, and you can see that this Object 704 is still going at it. And of course, the thing is that the G guys are responding and pretty much feeding him, and both sides are rather going at it with this argument, and that's just one of the things that are part of this game. Of course, there are going to be disputes, but it's quite amazing how many disputes occur in this game. And as you can see, unfortunately for me, this was a loss. No, I did 5,737 damage. It ended up to be the top damage in my team. The enemy already actually got 6,000 damage, and the thing is that also one of the problems in World of Tanks is not only this this separation of players, and you can see there people are complaining about the skills of other players. It's also a big problem. Also the bots. As you can see, we have a Waffenträger of PZ4, which is quite obviously a bot. He was not moving the whole entire game. He was sitting back there. His stats were red. He played 39,000 games and has a 44% win rate, which pretty much shows that it is a bot, or at least it indicates that it is a bot. Of course, it could be a player, but he did not answer to any of the messages that we sent him during chat. And of course, like right now, you can see a very funny scene. The E50m just hits his own teammate in the E4, And that's also one of the problems. The players in this game don't really care at all about their friendlies. Pretty much, team play has gone down tremendously. I'm not sure if there was any team play anywhere, um, except if you're playing in platoons and tank companies. If you have like communications and clan wars, of course. But if you're running in a Pubby match, uh, you get not the best team sometimes. And of course, teamwork is essential in this game. And if your team turns out to be like this team, I'm not saying the team was that bad. I'm just saying that like this E75 shouldn't have stayed back there anyways. And Waffenträger shouldn't have been a bot. And RHM, he was actually doing a pretty good job. We could have done this, but the thing is just that teams in this game really have gone down, and I think that they have to at least try to make team play more of the focus of this game, because if you don't have team play, which is the basis of this game, you cannot play it. And that pretty much means that you always have to run a platoon to get people that play at least okay. And now you can see this bot is moving, and he's gonna suicide. I can already tell you that. And yeah, well, today's commentary was rather random, if you ask me. This was just one of the topics I just wanted to talk about because it is very interesting for me, and the E100 just missed. And I just think that it's just one of the things in World of Tanks that are like a problem of this game. Of course, not only in this game, other games too, as I already mentioned. But the amount of egoism or the egoistic behavior of players in this game is just extreme, tremendous. And yeah, so that pretty much sums it up. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Peace.